the first thing we're going to need to do is expand the amount of time that we have on our scene here. See, currently we only have the default amount of frames here, which is 24 frames. And since we're playing 24 frames per second, that's only gonna equal 1 frame or 1 second of animation. So we're gonna need, for this exercise, they're gonna want you to place 72 frames per second, or 72 frames within this movie or this scene. So we type 72 within this field right here, and then we hit enter, and you'll see along the timeline 72 frames has been added. So you can continue to add more as you need, or usually you time your scenes out so that you know how much time is needed within each scene. But should you need to adjust it, you can manage that here. Alright, so the next thing they're going to want you to do is we're going to animate this ball going from left to the right side of the scene. So we need to select our ball, and then using the time slider here, we're going to move this all the way to the first frame manually. You can do that manually, or you can type within this field wherever you want to go directly. So I can type 1 here, hit enter, and it'll take me directly to frame 1. So we're going to use the keyboard shortcut and hit S, and when you hit S with an item selected, that sets a keyframe in place. So currently the ball in its current position in this moment at time, which is the first frame in the timeline or the first frame in the scene, all of the attributes have now been keyed. That's the translate, rotate, and scale, even the visibility. Only thing we're going to be playing around with is the translate, taking this ball from the left to the right side of the screen. So with the ball still selected, I'm going to move the slider to the end of the animation, which is at the end of 72 or frame 72. I'm going to select the move tool here and move it to the right side of the screen, or right side of the scene. Use the keyboard shortcut again. S sets the frame, or sets all of the attributes of the selected object on that frame. In our case here, it's only the translate, the position. So then if I scrub back and forth from frame 1 to 72, you'll see the animation play out like this. And it'll continue to loop. The next video will apply a few more modifications so the ball jumps into the air over the bridge or over this red wall, and a few additional items that they're going to have you set in place.